Hey guys, so I know I said I was going to start doing videos again, and I haven't been doing that. I got busy, but um, so I'm doing one now. It's late, like I said, I got busy, but I wanted to bring something up. I just put all my stuff away. Um, I'm gonna pull some stuff out. So I have been preparing for a Sunday school lesson. Um, and what I like to do is I like to compare different translations. Um, I like my favorite translation is the New King James and NASB. Those are my favorite translations. Along with that, I have the CSB. And those are typically my three main translations that I compare. We have, these two are, basically your word for word. I absolutely love the New King James. It is a Textus Receptus manuscript. It's based off of the King James manuscripts, same manuscripts that the King James is based off of. It's an updated version. It's easier to read. It sounds very elegant. I love it. Also, there are lots of translator notes throughout. Um, just I love it for more reasons than that, but there is that. Meanwhile, you have NASB. It is renowned for being the most accurate word for word modern translation that we have. It's based off of the critical text. It is, for those who don't know, it is older texts that have been found more recently, if that makes sense. They have been found more recently, time wise, but they are older texts. Also known to be more accurate. There are fewer of them, so there is less room for user error, so to speak. So yes, these are my two main, and then you have CSB, which literally likes to bridge the gap between NASB and say NIV. So it bridges that gap. So this one's good for teens. It's even good for, I know a lot of churches have started using it. But yeah, anyway, that's just the background of that. This video does not have anything to do with that. What this video is about is last Sunday, my wife was in, she was in adult Sunday school. I was teaching the youth Sunday school. And during her Sunday school class, the question came up, what is the heart? And it was like an open question. It wasn't directly answered. So she asked me, what is the heart? And so I was like, well, okay, that it's an open question. Of course, I had my answer. I was like, well, it's the center. It's the source of life. It's the center. That, it was a kind of a broad question, and I would have to know kind of the context of the question. So anyway, during my study for the Sunday school lesson, which is on Proverbs 4, it came up, the heart. And I still haven't decided which of these two translations I'm going to be teaching out of tomorrow. Probably New King James, but like I said, or probably NASB. But like I said, it is a youth group between the ages of 10 and 15. So I don't know. They comprehend NASB pretty well anyway. The 10-year-old in the class carries around a King James Bible, so I'm not really worried about which translation to use other than the flow of the wording. But anyway, I'm going to start with New King James. Proverbs 4 and verse 23 says, "Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life." Okay? Out of the heart spring the issues of life. NASB 95, Proverbs 4, verse 23 says, "Watch over your heart with all diligence, for from it flow the springs of life." Now, those two are interesting. You put those two together, right? You have, "For out of it spring the issues of life." And then over here you have, "From it flow the springs of life." Now we're getting a spring theme, right? A spring, like a flowing spring. Okay. Now, CSB. I like what they did here with the CSB. It says, "Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life." And again, you have the spring of life, and over here you have, "Out of it spring the issues of life." And over here you have the source of life. So, again, nowadays we have, modern times. Water is still very important, but we somehow have come up with ways of making water less important. We can pipe it in, we can do things. We don't have to be so close to water to be able to thrive. Back in the day, and even nowadays, where we don't have all of the technology and the industrialization, you still need water. You need to be close to a water source. It's vital. So rivers and springs were a vital life source. So you start seeing the pattern between these two translations here. You have the flow, for from it flow the springs of life. The springs of life. A spring flows up from the earth and gives life. This is the heart, right? "Watch over your heart with all diligence, for from it flow the springs of life." And "Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. And then over here, guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. The source of life. And what did I say last week? It's like the center of a person, and it's the source of life. It's what gives life. It's the source of life. I mean, God gives us life, but it's the heartbeat that sustains our life. It gives life. So this is why I like to compare different translations. You kind of get a broader spectrum of what a passage or even a verse could mean. And that's not even looking at the commentary of a study Bible, because I can look at the commentary of this study Bible here and that study Bible down here, and it'll give you some information like that, but you might not have that. Now you can go on YouVersion on your phone. It's an app and it's free, and you can look up multiple translations. Like, all these translations are on there for free, and you can do that. You can compare verses, and you can get a little more understanding of what it means. So yeah, that's I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, this has been a pretty good study for me personally, and I hope it turns out good tomorrow for the youth, these young men and women. Yeah, just wanted to hop on real quick and just kind of give my insight on that. Now I'm going to pack up my backpack again one more time and go to bed because it's late, super late. So God bless. Thank you for watching. And yeah, sorry, I'm still working on lighting and everything. Maybe I can put this light, oh no, turn back on, like down lower so it's like facing me, but I have to block that one out. Yeah, maybe I'll just put like, I don't know, something up there. But anyway, thanks for watching. God bless. And yeah, I have a friend out there who is dealing with some turmoil in her life. Some hard stuff, emotionally, spiritually, that she's going through. And I've been praying for her. If you're watching, you know who you are. So you are in my prayers. I ask anybody who is watching that you also be praying for my friend. She is struggling. God knows her needs. I just pray that you just join me in prayers for her, that God will strengthen her, uplift her, comfort her, and grant her wisdom. And yeah, thank you for watching once again. God bless.